The reason why I'm here today is because I know that I can do good things. And I'm here to learn a lot of things. And I think that's the reason why you're here too. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always had this deep down feeling that I could do things for myself and have my own business. I hate working for anybody else. I go to a 9-to-5 job, and sometimes, you know, I'm there and I'm miserable, but there, I know I have to be there. We all have a vision, and my vision is to make myself as best as I can be. I like to leave a legacy for my daughter. My daughter right now is 22, and I want a business where she can fall back on. Everyone has to have a vision. Everybody has to have some type of destiny for your life. They say you go to a job to 9 to 5, and you're just there. You're just there. You're not making any money really for yourself. You're just building a business for someone else. So why not build a business for yourself? This place right here, this seminar that we have every month, going to teach you. It's going to at least give you a stepping stone into what you want to do. Because there's a lot of people that just don't know what to do. They have a business, but they just don't know how to get people into their in the traffic and get the people to know what they are doing. And a lot of people get discouraged because they're not making any money. But sometimes you can't make any money in the beginning. Sometimes you got to build your business and let it grow. And then after that, the money will come along. And sometimes I have family members that tell me, Ellen, why are you doing this? I'm saying, I have to do this. I have to satisfy my need. I know what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to pursue. That's why we have this business seminar every month, because we have professionals here that know how to keep it going, how to build your business, how to build your website. And once you get that going, then you can take it forward for yourself. Then you have some type of encouragement. Then you have some type of vision. And that is what it's all about. We all have to help each other do this, okay? Sometimes you can't do it alone. You have to have someone to help you. So that's why we decided to do this seminar every month. Now, I was born and raised in Newark, and my parents, you know, sometimes, you know, they work 9-to-5 job, but they wanted something better for me, and now, I don't want to like disappoint them, and I don't want to disappoint myself. So that's the reason why this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. I always wanted my business, and this is what I'm going to do. Well, right now I'm going to talk about the next speaker that's coming up to speak. His name is Robert McCray. He's an excellent speaker. He has so much information to give you. And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to be really happy that you came out today to listen to all his information. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Robert McCray.
All right. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. There we go. All right. Can you hear me now? All right. So good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is truly an honor and a privilege for me to be standing here before you guys today. And I just want to thank you for coming out to hear some of this information that we're going to be sharing with you today. So just give yourselves a round of applause. So let me just briefly explain to you what this business building network is all about. We are a group of successful entrepreneurs that have come together to share our experiences and show you different tips and strategies to enhance your business and help take it to a higher level. And for those of you that do not have a business as of yet, we would love the opportunity to sit down with you and figure out what is the best type of business for you based upon your experience and what your desires are. And the reason why I say what your desires are is this. Anything that you have a strong love and a passion for, you will do anything within your power to make sure you succeed. But if you're in a business strictly for the financial rewards you believe that business will bring you, then I will tell you that that is a business that you can very easily walk away from. Why? Because you need to be emotionally invested in your business and use that passion and drive to keep you going through those difficult times that you are sure to encounter while building your business. So that's why it is imperative that you use those emotions as your motivation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So what else is this business building network? Well, we are also a networking community where you will have the opportunity to meet different business women and businessmen that may be able to introduce you to some very influential people that may be able to open up some doors for you that you never knew existed. And that's why we're going to use this community here to start building some of these business relationships. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
All right. But most importantly, this business building network is a training and development community where we're going to show you how to brand yourself. We're also going to show you the proper way to use social media to integrate that into your business, to help you gain more exposure. We're also going to help you with blogging and creating a website and video marketing and all these other tools and resources that you can use to get more exposure for your business. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You have to be able to get your name and yourself out there so people will have the opportunity to see what it is that you have to offer. You guys getting that?
Yes.
Okay. So, let's look at this here. Why start a business? Why in the world would you want to start a business? So let me ask you guys a question. By a show of hands, how many business owners do we have here in the room? All right. We're going to do a quick exercise real quick. You guys stand up for me. All the business owners stand up. All right. Ellen, can you get one of the handheld mics for me, please? So, ask yourself this question. Why did you start a business? And for me, that answer was quite simple. I got fed up and got tired of always being pushed out the door every time the company decided they had to cut the budget. They had to lower their payroll. So where did that leave me? On the outside looking in, trying to create another income for myself. So what did I do? I decided that if I'm going to be out there, I'm going to be the one in charge of my own financial security. So I created a business for myself. And that was the best move that I ever made. So I just want to get some information from you guys as to why you started your business. If you would start with Shaquan in the back there, please. So just give us your name and the reason why you started your business.
My name is Ms. Shaquanda, and the reason that I started was not a glamorous one. I was just sick and I couldn't find a job.
Right.
And God just showed me that I had been hustling and working different ways for myself since I was a little girl, cleaning my mother's room for $20. And I saw that it was something that I really could pursue and do.
Okay.
And so that's why I started.
All right. Good enough. Miss Naomi here. This is your name and why you started your business.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Naomi Athias, and the main reason why I started my business was because I felt like I didn't want to work for somebody else the rest of my life.
Absolutely.
I had to come in a certain time clock when to eat lunch and everything.
Yes.
And I just think about my son. I wanted to build a legacy for him. You know.
There you go.
That's that in a nutshell.
That's all right. And Miss Darnell.
Hi, Miss Darnell. And the reason why I started my business was because like the young lady said, I didn't want to work for someone else for the rest of my life. And I also want to leave something back for my kids later on in life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So before you hand that mic over, come back. All right, so we're going to start with you first on this one now. Okay, so we have the reason as to why. Now, the what. What is your business and what do you do in your business?
Okay, one thing I should say is you said something that was so correct. You have to have a passion.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a love and a passion for shoes.
Uh-oh.
So I started a shoe boutique, and I had a storefront and everything like that. And
Okay.
so now I break it down to where it's just an online business is up and coming. So it's a shoe boutique that I have, shoes and accessories.
Really?
They sell shoes, they sell bags, jewelry, scarves and things of that nature. And eventually I want to get into shoe design. So
Nice.
that's my passion.
Nice.
So like you said, the passion that you have, I'm telling you, it is going to work, because as long as you have that, you're going to do everything within your power
There you go.
to make sure that it actually get off the ground.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi again. It's funny because my passion is helping people. Whatever it is in helping people, whether it's getting them where they gotta go or doing their hair or cooking them a meal or whatever. So I'm in the transportation business because I find it right now with my son the easiest thing to do, because I could just go and give someone and come back.
Right.
And I mean, I do hair, but it's like that could take an hour or 2 hours. So I said, I could start with this and then maybe open a hair salon later on. Like, anything with my passion, just helping people in general. Just dealing with people,
That's what it's all
not
about.
working behind a desk.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Okay. In keeping with the theme of the ladies talking about passion,
Mm-hmm.
my passion was helping people, and I found that I had a greater passion in the realm of helping people with helping them to bring together their vision,
Okay.
to make it, to translate it from their brain to people. And that's how I started my company,
Yeah.
Angel Prints,
Okay.
doing graphics design and printing, because I get such a joy. I literally get a joy out of making people's visions come to life for them.
Absolutely. So Phil, you have something to add to that? Okay. All right, so I want to thank you ladies. You can have a seat. That was very informative and good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, so what will create success in your business? The main thing is traffic. Your marketing. People have to see and know what you do before they can actually come to visit your store, your website, or whatever it is that you're using to build your business. But not just any traffic. You need to have specific targeted traffic. So for instance, let's say you were a car salesman. Your target market would not include anyone under the age of 16 or 17, because they have to have a what in order to drive? Absolutely. So you can eliminate that field right there, because marketing to them would do you no good, because they are not able to drive a vehicle, so absolutely they will not be able to purchase a vehicle. So there's different variations and different steps as to finding your target market. Shaquanda, for you, with your printing, your target market would, of course, be business owners, entrepreneurs, people that already have a business established for themselves. So, of course, they're always going to need some type of marketing materials. So that is your target market. Naomi, for you, you're in the travel industry. That is a very wide market, so you can go many layers into that. You know, you provide transportation for people. I would target people that do a lot of traffic dealing with going back and forth to the airports, people that are trying to get a ride back and forth to work, and things of those natures. So that could be your target market. Now, with your boutique, Ms. Darnell, okay, so with your market, you can eliminate half of the playing field out there, which is men. Because for one, men don't like to shop, and for two, they're obviously not going to be shopping for any women's apparel unless it's a special occasion like a birthday or something of that nature. But it's all about finding your niche, finding your audience, and then getting that information out there to them to see what it is that you have to offer, and then that's when you will start to see more traffic and more sales coming into your business. All right? So, what are some of your best traffic sources? Well, it is the programs, the internet that you're already using. Social media sites. Social media is the greatest invention. Why? Because it gives you free advertising. Huh? You go on to Facebook, you go on to YouTube, you go on to Twitter, you go on to Instagram. This is free promotion for your business. But you have to go about it in a strategic and professional way. You don't just post links on social media sites talking about, here's my business, this is what I do, this is what I have to offer. No. Create a relationship with your audience. Get to know them. Get to know what they like, what they need. And then you help them with that. You know? Find out if they're going to need transportation somewhere. Find out if they're into shoes, pocketbooks, accessories. Find out if they need some printing material, advertisement, marketing things. You know, this is how you create your business and build your business through social media. Get to know your audience, talk to them, have a conversation with them. What do you do? What do you like? What do you need? Then is when you pitch your business. Okay, so I'm just going to touch on this a little bit. Do you guys know what a blog is?
Yes.
Kind of, sort of? Okay. All right. The biggest difference between a blog and your more traditional website is this. Okay. A blog is set up for you to create content and put that content on that website as often as you like, right? For me, I have a couple of blogs that I do, and I have different blogs set up for different types of businesses. One is for a travel business, and one is just for my networking business. So for each blog, I stay within that general niche. I don't go outside of my niche. If I have a blog set up for travel, I don't want to be on a blog talking about food and other things that are not related to that. So you want to stay within your defined niche and keep that audience focused on what you're talking about. So with the blog, you put in information as often as you like, and you're just going to create more engagement. And this is going to be a way for you to link your blog back to the social media sites. So now you can put the link to your blog with a little text in there telling the people, your audience, what your blog post is about. Then you send it to the social media sites, and then you will get a lot of organic traffic coming in like that. But that's the basic difference between a blog and a website. A website is just, it's already set up. You have a static page that's always going to show up, and it's not really set up for you to keep adding information to your traditional website. Once it's set up, it's supposed to be just, left like that unless you have to do some tweaks to it. But as with a blog, you can go in as often as you like and create different posts and, just talk about that. All right? All right. So here, we're doing some self-branding, getting your name out there. But when you put your name out there, you need to have an image with that. So when people hear your name, they already have a face associated with it. That's a part of the self-branding process. So when people hear your name, they already have that vision in mind. Oh, I know who that person is, because they have seen your picture before. But the best way to actually brand yourself is something that Mr. Philip Reed is going to talk to you guys about, is video marketing. Because that puts that face right there, and you're actually having a conversation with your audience. They get to know you, they get to feel you, they get to see what it is that you have to offer. And this creates the type of engagement and that rapport that you want with your audience. So that's why I would highly recommend that everyone that is having their own business create some type of video for themselves, and just to get that exposure out there for yourselves. Okay? All right, so these are just the links to our Facebook page here. The name of the page is the Business Building Network. If you go on Facebook, it'll be facebook.com/Business Building Network. We encourage you guys to go on our page. Please like the page, leave some comments. Tell us what you thought about the seminar out here. Did you find the information valuable to you? And, recommend it to some friends, some associates as well, because we're really trying to build this thing and just try to help everyone to get in a better place and help them grow their business. But if you're keeping the information to yourself, it's not doing anybody else any good. So we always preach that support and share with others and help each other in growing your business. All right, so that is all I have for you guys today. But coming to you now, we have the video marketing extraordinaire, Mr. Philip Reed, and he's going to give you some great information about what he does in video marketing. Thank you.
Sure. Hello, everyone. How are you? All right, so let's talk about video marketing for a second. There are two parts to what I'm going to be talking about today. The first part, I'm going to talk about the power of video marketing. And the second part is about the business network itself, okay? So, let's talk about video marketing at first. When I first started video marketing was in 2009. I started a company called Phoenix National Business Group. And the one thing I discovered with video marketing is that you have an opportunity to develop, thank you. You have an opportunity to develop the perfect pitch in a matter of minutes, sometimes even in seconds. How many of you watched a 30-second commercial and said to yourself, I want that?
Yeah.
You have that toothbrush that cleans extra clean, and you see an actor come on in a white coat and says, this, cleans through the teeth corners and, strengthens your gums, and you say to yourself, what? I want that toothbrush. Well, that's the same thing you have to do with your business, okay? And the internet has made it so easy for you to compete with the big guys. Because guess what? Even they are advertising on the internet. And they are pouring in a ton of money in getting their commercials and their things out there. But YouTube has created a powerful equalizer, okay? Anybody can post on there. You can build a YouTube webpage on there and develop a video marketing campaign that can compete and bring people towards your business, okay? So that's what I believe about video marketing. I can tell you a little bit more about what I do after the seminar, okay? Or in our break between the seminar. But right now, let's talk about the Business Builder Network, okay? What is this Business Builder Network about? In one word, I would describe it as synergy, okay? So I'm gonna ask each person about how many people do you know? How many people do you know? Shaquan?
Maybe 20.
20 people? In your intimate circle or just all together?
Oh, in my intimate circle, maybe like 6 or 7.
6 or 7, okay. How many people you say would be an acquaintance?
4.
4, okay. Do you know that, you know what an acquaintance is?
Yes.
You're somebody you just kind of shake your hand with. So throughout your entire life, you only have 4 people you've been acquainted with.
Of the 6 or 7 that I mentioned.
Okay.
I know a lot of people. I know quite a bit of people.
Right, that's what I want to know. How many people do you know?
Roundabout, maybe a good, just even client-wise, maybe a good 40 people.
40 people.
That I do business with.
Okay.
Throughout the year.
Okay.
It's always building, maybe a few hundred, I don't know.
Okay, all right. How about you, Naomi? How many people do you know?
That I just know in general, just rather than
You know, like from the time you're born up until now, how many people have you met?
probably like 500 people.
500 people, okay, all right.
Not all friends, you know.
Yeah, but you know, they know you or you know them, some way you're connected. How about you, Darnell?
A lot. I know. A lot of people.
A lot of people, okay. So you can't even count them because you've met so many people, okay. Now, go ahead,
A lot of people.
A lot of people,
Yeah.
okay. If you could give a number, what would that number be?
Especially in my line of work and with ministry and everything, I can put a number on it. There's a lot of people. I mean, I could say maybe 500, 1,000 people. You know, there's a lot of people that I come in contact with on a daily basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, Shaquanda, you said you fixed your answer a little bit? Okay.
Fix up a statement now.
Well, see, because he said, how many people are in your immediate circle?
Okay.
I do know that on my Facebook page, I have almost 1,100 friends, and I literally counted one day. I know personally at least 850 of those people.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
Like I've met them over my 37 years.
All right, now, the rule of synergy is this.
Okay.
You are 4 people away from meeting that person that can revolutionize your business. The problem is, people don't know how to work their circles.
Sure.
They don't know who their friends know. And so they speak the message only to their intimate 4 people and expect their business to explode with those 4 people. But you have literally thousands of people that know about you that you don't know about them. Okay? Now what synergy is exercising is the act of connecting with those people and letting them know what you do and then turning them into your free salespeople. I have a friend who does this. How many of you have done that? I have a friend who does this. I know somebody who does that. You know, you have just freely done a promotion. Now, what Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, what all these sites help you do is to help your friends know what you do, as Rob said, in a professional way, that they can start telling their friends about it. Now, if you know 500 people, let's say your next friend is Bob, and Bob knows 1,000 people. So you connect with Bob and you say, hey Bob, did you know that I'm now in the transporting business? Bob goes, really? I didn't know that. I had a friend of mine that was just asking about transportation. He has to take the bus to back and forth to work. Let me see if I can connect him with you, right? Now you've just gained a lead. That's considered a lead, okay? So you contact this friend, and this friend says to you, yes, you know what? I'm looking for an easier way to get to work. How much do you charge? You tell him, such and such. Okay, that's reasonable. I can afford that. I'll take you about 3 days out of the week, because on weekends it's more important for me to go. Now what do you have? You have a client. So you just went from having a contact to having a lead to having a client. Those are the 3 connections you need to make in making synergy. Now, oh man, I went through that fast. Here we go. Okay, so what we're about is empowering each member in our network, helping them build their business and helping them grow their business, okay? Now the difference is, empowering is helping you to see your vision, okay? Some people have a vision, but they have no idea how to build on that. So empowering you is giving you information to be able to grow and build your business. Now the difference between building and growing is building is setting up an infrastructure for when you get your clients, okay? Growing is having an avenue to expand your business so that you can gain more clients. Because clients equal what? Money. Yeah. And how many of you know it takes money to what? Run a business, right? Ain't nothing free. You gotta buy paper for your printing business, and you gotta buy shoes for your business. You gotta pay gas for your business. And you don't go to the gas station and be like, I got some clients. Yeah, they'll look at you like, no, we don't get paid like that. So you need to turn clients into revenue.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And so this is what this equalizer does. This is what this synergy does, okay? You're going to connect with professionals that can help you in areas that you're not a professional in. Now, I want to show you, just based on the people we have in this room, how this works, okay? Now, Darnell, you're a fashion expert. I call you a fashion expert, right? You sell shoes and handbags and clothing, right? Now, how many of you need clothes in here? Yeah. All right? How many of you wear shoes? Oh. Look, it is 100%. She's